What's good, YouTube? It's Nas and we back with another video. Road to 500 subscribers, of course. And in today's video, we're not gonna overreact today. We're just gonna talk about the regular NBA because it seems like the NBA world has gotten back to normal. The Bulls beat the Magic. I don't know if that's normal. 76ers beat the Hornets. I guess that's normal. Grizzlies beat the Pacers. Okay. Thunder beat the Hawks to show them that there's levels to this shit. And what else happened? The Nuggets just beat the Suns just now, and there weren't a lot of games tonight. I'm pretty sure there was like 5 of them. Let's get into it. Jokic had a 14, 15, and 14. It's crazy looking at it where Jokic probably won't win MVP, and he's going to average a triple-double again. I'm probably gonna say probably because maybe he turns it up, steps it up to averaging above 20. Wait, why am I saying maybe? He most likely is, but when you're looking at it right now, the whole Nuggets team is playing in sync. They are playing together. And that's why I feel like this Nuggets team is way better than last season. Like, I feel like if they don't choke this away and Stephen Curry doesn't turn into, obviously, Stephen Curry last game, they probably start the season 2-0. But that doesn't happen. And the Nuggets ended up winning tonight against the Suns, which Devin Booker just had 31. So I don't know. The Suns aren't going to be good this season. Like there's just no question about it. The talent on this level isn't good enough. And I just wonder every time I watch the Suns, is Devin Booker going to survive this season on the Suns? Because this is going to be a very bad season. But this is a good win, I guess, for the Denver Nuggets, actually. It doesn't really test them, but it obviously a good win. But next we're going to talk about the 76ers beating the Hornets, and the Hornets were up basically the second half coming out at halftime, and then Embiid dropping. Look, first let's talk about Embiid dropping 20 points in 20 minutes. I saw a post-game interview like Embiid has to go in and then 2 to 3 minutes later he has to go sit down, and he's talking about he might as well be with his family. And it sucks that we're not seeing Embiid play the full minutes that we want to see, and we're just seeing Embiid on this limited time because we already know how talented Joel Embiid is, and he can't even get his feet wet before he has to get out the game. So him dropping 20 in 20 minutes, like the Hornets do have a rookie center, but Embiid showing that he potentially could have ended up with fucking 30, 40 points if he played above 28 minutes per game this game. But the 76ers ended up closing it out with Quentin Grimes hitting basically the game winner with 24 points. Maxey ended up with 27 points, getting to the free throw line late. LaMelo Ball showing a defensive motor on defense with the Charlotte Hornets. This is the most defense I've ever seen LaMelo play, but a stupid shot is going to probably overshadow what he did tonight defensively. Like him trying to shoot a step back three is some of the criticism that he gets on his shot creation. Why would he take that shot late in the game? Yes, it was 5 seconds left, and yes, he had VJ Edgecombe, who was a rookie on him, which he probably could have drove and tried to get a foul call, but he decided to go for the step back one-legged three, and he's gonna be talked about basically for him being a shitty shot maker and him just being a dumb player. Like them not taking him serious as a player, which I feel like is completely unfair criticism, but he does. I guess he deserves it after that shot. But the positives from LaMelo Ball was the defense, because LaMelo Ball having 4 potentially steals, they took away 1 steal, so potentially had 4, and him going out with 5 fouls with 5 minutes left in the game, like him having to sit down with 4 minutes left when the 76ers went on a 9-2 run, which got them back in the game, and LaMelo being ice cold, the coach drawing up a play for Trey Mann. Like, it was just a lot of shit for the Hornets, but you see a lot of bright sides with the Hornets, even with Brandon Miller going out with his shoulder injury. But overall, a good win for... I forgot to talk about VJ Edgecombe and Concanepo. Like, these rookie draft picks are fucking nice. Like, I can only imagine what the 2026 draft is going to look like, because those are superstars. Let me give it a look. Those are superstars. I don't know how you keep them. Yeah. Whoever gets them, they set for the future. But even VJ having 15 and 8 assists, showing that he's not just a scorer. Concanepo coming off the bench this game and actually showing some production. He hit a couple clutch buckets. He didn't hit towards the end, but him just showing that he obviously belongs in the moment. I didn't even talk about Colin Sexton in this game, but Colin Sexton is not a rookie, but Colin Sexton showed up when Brandon Miller got hurt. But it was just a good game, I feel like. The Grizzlies bounced back and beat the bricks off the Pacers. And Benedict Mathurin at 26, and like I was just talking about rookies just now, Cedric Coward just had 27 points, and the niggas got their Desmond Bane replacement already, and Cedric Coward is nice. Like, coming out of the draft, we knew that he was obviously a bucket, and he has this defensive motor too, so there's a lot of potential in Memphis, and it's just good to see them bounce back after getting destroyed by the Miami Heat. So them bouncing back with a win like this is huge. But next game we're going to talk about is the Magic versus the Bulls, and the Bulls beating the Magic. Josh Giddey still showing this offensive league. Like, first game he had 19. This game he had 21 and 12. So him just showing that he could potentially be the Bulls' future, and the Bulls starting out 2-0. But this game, I feel like, is on the Magic. Even though Jalen Suggs is out, your main guys are still playing, and they are still struggling offensively with adding Desmond Bane. And it's a lot of tough shots that they're taking, which they don't really have to take, but it's just a lot that the Magic have to figure out this season. I get it. It's 2 games into the season. We can't, like the last video said, we can't overreact to what we're seeing. But right now, if you want to watch the Magic, you realize how stalling and how boring, like how the ball doesn't flow, like how bad that Orlando Magic offense is, and you can't help but notice that and wonder, like, did they get better this offseason at the offensive end, or are they basically just the same team? And that's what I kept myself thinking after watching the Bulls and the Magic. Like, the Bulls have a way better offensive team than the Magic, and even Modest Buzelis having a shitty game, having 3 points and 6 fouls, like they still found a way to beat the Magic by what, like 10 or 20? Yeah, they beat the Magic by 12. So them getting this win is good, but the Magic still have a lot to figure out on the offensive end. We know how good of a defensive team they are, but for the offense, it has to flow. The ball has to be moving, and it can't just be Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner playing ISO ball. That just can't happen. And obviously, they saw the loss. And then the last game that we're going to talk about is the Thunder versus Hawks, and really, there's not really much to talk about. The Thunder just showed that there was levels to this shit. I know the Hawks are still missing Porzingis. They're missing what? I'm pretty sure they were still missing Zachary Richichet, but they ended up losing, and not much to say about that. Chet Holmgren bouncing back from his Indiana game. He had 30 points, 30 and 12. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander obviously having 30, so good win. They didn't have to play too long. I'm pretty sure Shai didn't even play the fourth quarter, which is good because Shai had to play back-to-back OTs. So what can you do with that? But it's just interesting to see how the NBA today was pretty much peaceful. Yeah, imagine we go back to this these high-scoring games tomorrow. But this was just a calm day in the NBA today on day 5. Let me know how y'all felt about the NBA today, and what was your favorite game of the night? Let me know down below. Subscribe. What's good, y'all? If y'all made it to the end of the video, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and engage in the channel. There's a video on the left, and I'm pretty sure the channel icon's in the right. Click one of them hoes, man. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. It helps me out, and I appreciate you.